Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. Just a little note today. Remember, we're going to do Lucerne, so I will talk for a while. I will talk for a while, uh, and we will go. Uh, so just remember that I'll talk, and then I'll let Lucerne talk. And if you haven't been, I know to here today. Uh, uh, Got a few people. Let me just submit these other people. So, hopefully, uh, so if you're the first time listening to Lucerne, Lucerne's going to speak today, and Lucerne will do his saying, but I'll talk for a while. I think Lucerne's going to probably talk a little bit on healing, some other things today. So sometimes I don't know what he's going to talk about. So, but I'll talk, then my voice will change. I'll let him overshadow me. And overshadowing, if you don't know what that is, overshadowing is where he's going to pull up close to me, and my voice will change, and my voice situations will change when I'm talking with Lucerne. So, but the one thing I think last week I talked about healing. I talked about how to be a seeker, how to work with healing in your life, how to propel that within your vibration. So a lot of this was connecting to a higher sense of consciousness within our being, within our higher self, allowing ourselves to be that vibration of spirit. So you have to realize that everything about healing, or everything about connecting to the higher self, is through the infinite source, which is God. So, and Lucerne, he talks to me a lot about healing, balancing, putting things in motion, getting things set, and listening to spirit. So when he talks to me about healing, is he brings that energy from the universe, and tries to allow us to understand it a lot better, a lot quicker than me just sitting here talking about it. So I'm going to start letting him come in. So, and he'll talk for a little while, and he'll speak about what he thinks we should know about. As the vibration was spirit, and I'm here. Been waiting to speak, and I will do what I can for each and every one of you today. And what I can bring forth, what I understand as spirit, as I understand is connection to the higher sense of consciousness. When you are full of healing within your vibration, and I think that's what Lewis said I will be speaking about today, healing is this vibration of understanding the universal energy from the spirit world. And let me explain how this works from our perceived vibration in the spirit world. When you ask for healing, when you propel it into the universe from us, from you to us, it sends a notice to the spirit world. It sends a connection. What you propel into the spirit world is also propelled by your higher self, your higher vibration, what your body needs, what it needs at this moment. And we don't really listen. People think that we in the spirit world listen to your vibration of what you asked for. Not really what we do in the spirit world. We listen to your higher self. We listen to your higher vibration of where you are in your life, where you need for that higher vibration, not what your mental vibration is telling us, but what your higher vibration is telling what the body needs. You might decide it's something in your life that you need in your life. You want it to propel it within your vibration, but is it what we hear from your higher self? What we hear is you need something else to accomplish what you really want. That is what we send you. Sometimes you get mad at us in the spirit world, and you get all upset with us. You get all beside yourself because we don't give you exactly what
you have asked for, but we give you what you need to get to that other space in your life, that other vibration within your life. We don't give you what you want, but what you need to achieve that. Let's say you wanted something in your life, but you had to take 2 steps in a different direction to move in the right direction, to collect what you really truly wanted. That vibration then would propel itself within your life. As long as we bring you those 2 other steps before you get to the step you're supposed to take that you want at this moment. So it's that listening to us, that listening to the things that appear in your life. Not the vibration, not the connection from something else in your vibration. It is what connects you to the higher self. And that is your connection to spirit. That is that voice within your head. That is that slight little voice that connects you to us. You might think it's your intuition, you might think it's something else, but it is you connecting to us. And as you make that long line stronger, I want to explain this a little better. There's a vibration within your life that as you make that connection to us, that talk, that vibration gets stronger. It's like what you would call here on the earth plane, cell phone, connection to call. When you're somewhere with a connection or the connection is very strong, the voice from the other side will come in very powerful, very connected. But be somewhere where that line is not as strong as it is. There's not enough connection to the towers or where the phone has to connect you. You're not going to get a good connection as you want. That's the same thing with your spirit. Sometimes you're out of sync with the towers in your life. You're out of sync with the vibrations within your life. But you are still lasting, but it is garbled. It is not as clear as it should be. But then you get mad at us for not understanding. But it is not as clear as it needs to be for us. That's why we try to teach you to meditate, try to teach you to be quiet, to connect to the higher sense of consciousness. We try to get you to find that passion within your life, that passion that will connect you to this sense of consciousness. And that is for you to work with your higher self. I think Lewis has done classes before, or connections to others, about connecting to that vibration, asking your higher self questions, speaking with your higher self. I know we spend a lot of time in our lives talking to guides, individuals that follow us through the spirit world. We don't really connect to that vibration of us, your vibration. Sure, you can speak to every guide in the universe, but are you speaking to yourself? Are you speaking to that connection of you? That is what I ask people to do. I ask them to connect to that vibration that is you, not that vibration that is me or someone else. Sure, I can be your guide. I can follow you in the spirit world. I can go through the universe. But I am not you. I am not that connection of you. I am just a reflection of you. That's what we get sometimes, a reflection of what we want in our lives. So when I talk about healing, when I talk about balancing in your life, not balancing everything, but balancing a health condition within your life. Allow us in the spirit world to bring to you what you really need in your life, but to pay attention to what we bring. You might need a certain nourishment within your life. We keep having people come to your door with that nourishment. but you don't answer the door, then your vibration or your health gets worse. But for months, we have been sending people to the door with the nourishment that you need within your life. You must answer the door. That's all we ask you to do. Answer the vibration. You've asked us for help. You've asked us for connection to your health. But then you wander off and leave the field or the vibration, as you would call it, unattended. You must attend to your vibration. You must watch for what's going on in your life. Then allow spirit to help you. Sure, there are times in your life that your health vibration is not fixable. It is not something that we in the spirit world can fix. It is a decision that you made from the other side of this progression, this journey back home. All we can do at that point in your life is to make the journey as peaceful and as calm, as peaceful as it can possibly be as you make your journey back to the spirit world. You might be mad at us sometimes because we didn't cure something or fix something for someone, and they ventured back here to the spirit world. So you're mad at us for not attempting to fix it, but we were there. We brought situations and calmness and patience and vibrations into the situation to allow your passing to spirit to be very comfortable for you. Not everything we can fix for you. Not every vibration from the spirit world can be fixed. What can be fixed is things that appear in your life to wherever you've placed yourself, things that you are working through in your life. If you have something in your 40s, but you're still supposed to be here well into your 80s, we can address that vibration. Sometimes things are a life lesson for us, an encouragement from the spirit world, something we have to go through. The journey on those vibrations are either through the craziness in your life or take a route different that makes that journey more pleasurable. Sure, you're going to still go through that journey, but does not mean that you have to be hurt along the journey, stopped completely within your life. Everything about life is this connection of journey. As Lewis spoke a few weeks ago about seekers. Seek your space. Be an avid seeker. Seek what you need in your life. Don't take what comes all of a sudden. Propel it, nourish it, water the garden. Do what you need to do with this vibration in your life. Then allow that connection to grow. If there are weeds in the garden, then weed them. If the garden is bearing fruit, don't let it fall off the tree onto the ground and rot. Pick the fruit and enjoy the fruit that has come from your garden. Enjoy where you are. Sure, you might not like the place you live or the place you work. Might not even like your relationship. But does it really matter at this point, as long as you consider yourself blessed at this moment? Many times we feel our lives that our lives are not blessed. They are not connected. They are not blessed. They aren't. You think sometimes they aren't. But your lives are always blessed. In some way, some fashion. We bring you avenues. Think of the vibrations in your life. Things in your life could be much worse. It could be much worse. It could be better, but it could be much worse. So you're in a position in your life to make a decision. Going left, go right to your vibration? Do you find that what you're doing in your life fits you? Are you ill? Do you have things going on in your life? Don't ask just for the illness within your life. I don't care if you're going through an illness of cancer or some kind of vibration within your life. Don't ask to cure the cancer. Don't ask to cure the illness that you perceive within your vibration. Ask to heal the body. Not the illness. The illness might not be your problem. It is the body. The energy that is propelled within the body is what has to be rearranged, reset, and brought to a higher level. Don't think that the body is that vibration that's going on with you. It's the tonal picture of what we see from the other side. Many times people will ask the spirit world, and in the spirit world, let me give you a little thought of the spirit world. When your voice goes out into the spirit world, we hear you. That voice travels to where it is needed, somewhere in the spirit world. There are places in the spirit world, there are just healers there. There is just a whole place of healers. No one else lives there but the healers. People that come to nourish, to uplift, to nurture. It's where they live. Your voice goes somewhere in that vicinity. Somebody from that vicinity will pick up your vibration. They will come to help you. They might be in me with who you thought that should be here, but they are there to help you. So you must always listen to yourself, listen to your vibration, what's going on. If we send somebody to your door with chicken soup, but you turn them away, telling them that you not need chicken soup right now because that is not what's going on with you. You need something stronger in your life. But from the spirit world, you need chicken soup. And we turn things away in our lives through prosperity, through health, through well-being, through relationships. We move them in a direction that doesn't quite fit us. There are many times in our lives that we can find a true passion in our lives if we allow ourselves to follow the path. Sure, the path could have bricks in it and ideas of trying to move around from the vibration. Sometimes we have to look at where we place our feet. Is it level? Is it where we feel like we feel comfortable? Or is it uneven? Do we have to take extra precaution of where we are? These decisions are always made, sometimes subconsciously, but we are making them every single day when we venture out of bed and out of the home. So you make them every day. Through relationships, through vibrations within your life, you make those decisions. You make them every day for the vibration of the person with you. The person with you could have different situations going on with him. You feel left out. You feel not connected to the vibration. They are going through the situations within their life. You should ask yourself, is there what do I need to do in my lifespan to increase the vibration, the wellness of the person who is with me, to help them achieve a higher vibration for themselves, and in turn will uplift the spirits and the energy around both of us as we both make the journey together. Ask yourself that. Sometimes relationships are there for the moment. They're there for a child, they're for a relationship or a moment in your life that you needed that vibration within your life. Not to be there your total lifetime, for that person to enter your life, to change your life, to fix your life, to do what it needs to do. Maybe you were there for that. Then the relationship stops, it ends. And instead of looking at the relationship ending, leaving your vibration, Where has the relationship placed you once the relationship is ended? What part of the road has it placed you on? Most people sit in the doorway and they never move again for many, many, many years, pining away at the individual who was left. But the individual that was with you brought you so far on the path where there was a view that you needed to take in. So always remember when a job, a career, something leaves your life, where has Spirit pleased you at that moment. And then at that moment, make your decision on your forward motion within your life. Same thing with health. You have gone through something in your life, a health situation, a health vibration. You've got yourself better. Body's back to normal. Things are back to where they need to be. Where has Spirit placed you? Once the illness or once the vibration has gotten better, where has it placed your vibration? Where has it put you? Sure, people say I'm better, but by going through what you were through, where does Spirit place you? There's always a movement for the spirit world because spirit world is energy. It's a conglomerate of many mansions, many places, many venues, many dimensions. All of it, of course, syncs together, aligns itself together, like lines on meridians going in and out of each other, aligning and placing themselves in motion. The universe is in complete motion, as so is our life. The cells, the vibrations within our bodies are constantly in motion. The universe is in constant motion. And we are in turn in sync with the universe. So remember that when things aren't going as well as you think they should be. Somebody knocking at the door with chicken soup. Somebody knocking, somebody there. And they brought you something that you need at this moment. Not something you might have thought you needed, but they brought it anyway. Use it. Put it in the vibration you might feel that is the water that nurtures the garden, that allows the fruit to bring forth in the garden. Many years ago, I traveled with a group that with I have these spirits travel with me. We don't just sit in the spirit world. Don't think that we just sit over there in a little room, wait for calls from the earth plane. We don't. We travel through the spirit world, helping where we can. We are a force in the spirit world of many forces. Not just one force, not just one, but many have a strong connection to us. And as we venture through the universe, we help. We give energy. I speak through Lewis. I propel myself through his vibration. By me being here, helps Lewis on a physical, mental, and spiritual level. Guides people to say, well, work with him because he is giving me permission to use his vibration to speak to you. So it is a blessing to me from the spirit world, and also a blessing to Lewis. There are many blessings that appear in your life through your guides, your gatekeepers, your archangels that are within your vibration, your relatives that have followed you through lifetimes. Remember that most of your relatives have followed you through many, many, many lifetimes. They know you better than you yourself. You've traveled with them for lifetimes, incarnations. Some really good lifetimes, some not so good. But they were there to finish up what they needed to do for them. So every time we look at someone in our lives thinking, why in the world are they there? Why are they here? Why did I attract that vibration? It's because of the energy that you have propelled into the spirit world. That's why you must change the energy. To change the focus, to change the way of arrival in your life, you must change your focus of what you attract in your life. That's basic. That's just basic vibration for us. You continually tell us you want one thing, that's the only thing on the shelf that will get you. But when you start focusing yourself on the universe, on universal energy, on universal blessings within your life, allowing it to pour into your auric field wherever it is needed. The prayer that I would tell you to ask yourself in your life would be that you would ask that the infinite spirit, the infinite connection of all, pour into your life blessings from the four corners of the universe. That those blessings were placed there many lifetimes ago, traveling through your lifetimes to allow this lifetime to be the best that it can ever be. That you may move on the path in your life in a blessings and balance and encouragement from every realm in the spirit world. This I ask of the spirit world. Allow yourself to pull from the spirit world, from these other lifetimes that you never really connected to us. Maybe your life was busy. Maybe you were in the Christian crusades, riding your horse through the deserts. Maybe you were busy, never really asked for anything. You lived and died, didn't ask. All that vibration is still stored on the other side. Some people call it karma. People call it, oh, you will have to relive your karma in this lifetime. No, it's not all karma. What it is energy that was propelled and left for you through lifetimes, through incarnations. You in this lifetime can use it from the realms of the spirit world. Health is balance. It's connection. Think of your life right now as you are a line, a meridian line that runs through the four corners of the universe. Every once in a while, that meridian line will touch something or reassess itself on something that's not quite as good for that meridian line, but it doesn't. What happens is the other meridians, the other vibration, the other energy will come to relieve it, to fix it, to realign it to where it needs to be. I tell you, don't ask for the specific problem in your life, but ask, what do I need to fix this problem with my life at this moment that I am going through? Then watch. There's many times in our lives we try to find ourselves, try to get lost, wandering off, doing our best in our life, thinking this is our best. And we're doing it all around. Not with Spirit's help, but we're in a forge ahead. Spirit is waiting patiently. We cannot force ourselves upon you. We cannot. I didn't force myself upon Lewis. I introduced myself. Forced to be here. I introduced myself. And he was listening. There are guides in your vibration that are trying to introduce themselves to you. You only have to listen for the music or the vibration that is playing in the spirit world. Everybody has their own song, their own notes playing in the spirit world. That's what cuts you apart from everything else in your life. You must understand that vibration within your life. You are who you are in this lifetime. Through every incarnation, every balance, every healing modality, everything that you have learned in this lifetime has made you, you. Not somebody else, but you. You are a vibration of your own, a vibration of who you are. And if you allow yourself, allow your personal being to love yourself, to respect who you are, to understand that vibration within your life, you will understand truly who you truly are. A gift from the spirit world, revered here on the spirit world, because you made the journey to the earth plane. You are revered from every soul here, every person here, because your journey makes waves within the spirit world, because you chose to help many. Many. You might think your life is just about you. It is not. It is about the souls, the lives of the spirit world that you affect by you being here. You affect the tribe, the group, the vibration. It's not just you being affected. And you might feel like, I need to have something different for me. But what you need is the group giving you the energy to make you, allow you to make the journey. And that's what we do from the spirit world. People ask us all the time, what does spirit do? Why do they follow us all the time? Because you on the earth plane are crazy. Let me tell you, simple. You do things because you think that, oh my God, I should do this. So we have to be there to say, oh, you ought to see when you do something out here on the spirit, on the earth plane, and you should see the guides behind you. If you were intuitive, you could see them sitting behind you going, oh no, please don't. Oh no, oh no, no. Oh God, no. Oh. That's what we're doing on the spirit side of life when you're doing things that isn't feasible for your vibration, but you're doing them anyway. All these guides behind you going, oh, please don't go. Oh, go. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. Oh, they're going to hurt themselves. Oh, they're going to hurt themselves. Oh, and they come help you. That's why we're there. We don't stay there constantly within your vibration, but we are there to help you. But remember, there are things in your life that you can do. And today I wanted to speak about those in your vibration as things that you can personally do. To clear your vibration, you must do some affirmations. Do them. You might think, oh, my vibration's clean, it's clear. It's vibration. It's never quite clear there. It's never quite there in your life. It is only when you allow yourself to say, I'm a little broken. I need a little help. Allow the guides to help you. Nobody on this earth plane is together. Nobody is fully assembled. We all have our little things in our lives that we've carried through our lives. Our luggage, as you might say it, or the vibrations we carry. We must clear those, or rearrange those, or reset those. That's what we need to help from the spirit world with. Help to realign, to reset that meridian line, to reset that so the affirmations will clear, regroup, or rebalance. You should tell yourself every once in a while, especially maybe 2 or 3 times a week, that you love yourself. You love who you are right now. You hate yourself. It's not going to bring the most positive energy in your vibration. It's just not going to do it. It'll just make it worse. We have a lady, I think she's here where Lois lives, and she keeps talking how bad the water is. It's going to cause cancer. It's all she does. She talks about that. Now, what's the lady have now? She has cancer. Nobody else has it. She does. It's what she propelled with her life. She was so focused on drinking that water that it was going to cause something within her life. That's what you have to stop doing. Stop focusing on something so intently within your vibration that it stops you on your forward motion within your health and your well-being in your life. As I said, some people go through relationships don't work. But they sit in the door frame and they never move. For years and years and years, even us trying to push them out of the door frame, they never move. And then eventually they start to move, then they're discouraged because now the thing that we were trying to show them when the relationship ended has now moved. And now they have to go search for it. And they don't really want to work for it, so they don't search for it. They just want us to place it there. But it was placed when they had this situation happen in their life. Same thing as when you're all sick or you're ill. It is when you get better from where you are. What's being shown to you? Do you have a dream about something? Do you see something after you get better and say, oh, maybe you got sick to meet someone. Maybe somebody was supposed to cross your path to the hospital. Maybe something was supposed to happen because you made that journey in that direction. That's what you pay attention to. You get sick enough, you die, we're waiting for you. We'll come get you. But most of the time, you're not that sick. You're not going to die on us. You're just here going through a vibrational element within your life to get you to where you need to be. But allow yourself to love yourself. Tell yourself that every once in a while. Take stock of your energy field around you. What are you attracting? If everything around you is unpacked, unluggaged, and packed in your vibration, it is not yours. If you have so much stuff around you, we can't get to you. If you've packed so much stuff within your vibration, how do you expect us to find the way in? So unpack every once in a while. Allow yourself to let things go. And that assumes with people, vibrations, things you like. Somebody did you wrong. Bless you in your life. But somebody's probably going to come up here another few years and do you wrong again. Wish them well. God bless them. Let it go. Let it be, because if you don't, it will harbor in the vibration. It will feed on you. Most illnesses are never because they just happen. You could be feeding on something for 20 years. And over the 20 years, that feeding, that vibration has built itself in your vibration. Then you're so sick at the end that you never quite find your true passion within your life. So allow yourself to find that passion within your work field. Clear, love yourself, do your affirmations. Talk to us every once in a while. Talk to your higher self. Allow yourself to come in a first conversation with your guides. Allow yourself to listen quietly what's not the vibration. Allow it to appear in your field. That's what you need to do as you move into the vibration of spirit. Remember, there are four corners of the spirit world. There's just not the spirit world, there are four corners of it. Spirit world stretches out for eternity. There are places on the spirit world that you would never believe existed. They're there. You are there for you to venture to. Even on this earth plane, you can meditate and venture to those spaces. You can ask your guides and tell them. You go in meditation, tell them the sun said that there are places that would intrigue me if I was there. Could you show me one? Guides would come, they'll take you there. You have to believe that you can make the journey. That is true nature within this life. You're making a journey in this lifetime. Don't disavow yourself. You've been here. You made the journey here. You decided to be here. Maybe it's not working as well as it should be, but we can make a few changes, a few little adjustments, and it'll be a better journey. But it's the journey you chose. But how you make the journey is what we keep telling Lewis. It's how he makes the journey, is how the journey unfolds itself. Not because we throw things in and make it very pleasant. It's never really massively supposed to be pleasant. It's supposed to be a learning experience within your life. You are supposed to learn from this lifetime. If we made it so easily here, why are you here? Why would you be here if it was that easy? That vibration. The people who have the most money in your lifetime, the most money on this earth plane, are miserable. So it's where you are. That's how happy you can make yourself. So listen to your higher self. Clear the vibration. Love yourself. Connect to that, not carefree, but don't take life so serious. Don't make your life so serious in the vibration that you lose sight of who you are, or give your life over to someone else and think that they are going to control the vibration because you allowed them to control you. Never allow somebody to control your vibration. Sure, they can encourage, they can nurture, they can help you, but they should never be allowed to take control of the wheel. Should never be. And if that's happening in your life, then talk to your guides. Tell them, say, you know, I don't like this. This is not something that I want. Then they will send people to help you. But listen to yourself and be who you feel like you should be in your life. And that is what I have to say about healing and vibrations in your life. Healing is there. It's from the four corners. As I said, there is a place there. So one of the corners of the universe, there are nothing but healers. People that have spent their eternity healing. That's all they do. And when your call goes out from your being, I'm telling you this because when your call goes out, don't focus it haphazardly into the spirit world. Focus it to the healing corner of the universe. Allow those guides, those protectors, those master teachers there to venture to your auric field to help you and nurture you. That is what you asked for. That's what you place in motion in your life. I guess Lucerne left. He was talking for a while, but I really, when he talks, I really don't know exactly what he says. I hope he talked really nice and beat you guys up too bad. So I'm glad he didn't. But what I talked about last week was seekers. We must all be seekers, and that's Lucerne gave that to me. We should all be seekers. We should find our path. And even if you haven't found your path, you go, you know, this isn't my path. Then adjust the path. Make plans. Talk to your guides. Talk to people on the spirit side of life. Sure, you might be where you are right now because of others or other situations in your life. You're there for a while. You might have to be there because you have to be there for the situations in your life. It doesn't mean that situation has to be this crazy thing. It doesn't. It doesn't have to be that. I learned that many years ago in my life. I learned many years ago when things happened in my life. I kept asking for money from my brothers and stuff because I didn't have any money. I was raising them. I was helping them. And I kept asking for them. And I found out that I was asking for them, but they had a life lesson with money. They had this life lesson. They had this life encouragement with money. So I couldn't get the money as long as I was asking for that. But when I started asking for the money for me, for my vibration, and the guidance from the spirit world of what to do with it once I got it, then the money poured in. But it was only when I allowed myself to know that I deserved it. I deserved prosperity in my life. I deserved this vibration in my life. I deserved it. I wasn't here just to please everyone. I was here to please me first, please my vibration, clear my vibration, so that I personally could be a light for someone else. If I'm miserable, I'm crazy looking, nobody's going to listen. Nobody's going to come near me. They're going to say, that old crotchety man living over there in the corner of that house over there, you don't want to talk to him. Well, that's not going to work in this world if I want to help and encourage others. So make myself happy, healthy, balanced. In turn, that puts out this beautiful energy around my auric field, which then attracts people into my auric field that are prosperous, nice, loving, supporting, nurturing. That's what happens. As long as we allow ourselves to attract positive. My grandmother used to always tell me, we lived here in Lake Helen most of my life, and she wouldn't let me date any of the girls in Lake Helen. Dog, they're all hillbillies. They rode horses, they're hillbillies, didn't like them. She would take me to Heathrow. At that time, Heathrow was this big, expensive place. People lived there. $200,000 homes, very expensive home. My mother used to look at me, my grandmother used to look at me and go, you don't want to marry for money, but it doesn't hurt to court where it is. So in our lives, we don't want to be all this stuff in our life, but it doesn't hurt to have the people in our life
They're going to nurture that vibration within us to bring us to our highest potential. If we're never brought to our highest potential, and we're always attracting negativity situations within our lives, we never fully get to that potential that we say, oh God, I have potential. Whew. We never get there. And that's why I say, just don't allow people to take control of your vibration. Don't, even an illness. Sure, illnesses come. Sometimes we had a gentleman here who got sick and he passed his spirit. Everybody was praying for him. But there was no way we could have kept him here. He was leaving. He had made that decision, that contract with spirit that this is when he was going to leave. So he left. But as a Reiki master, if I'm healing somebody that's sick, that's ill, that's going, they're making their crossing, I'm not really focusing. I'm focusing on health, I'm focusing on balance, but I'm focusing on the transition. A peaceful, nice, comfortable transition to the other side. That's where the energy goes. It goes to that vibration. It doesn't go like me. I say, oh God, I should have healed them. Sometimes the healing is more for the transitional period, making sure that their journey to the spirit world is as comfortable, as balanced as it needs to be. Sometimes we have to do that. We have to send out the healing, and spirit uses it wherever it is needed. You might think, Lois, I sent healing out, it didn't work. Well, it worked where it was needed. We might not see where it was needed, but it worked where it was needed. So that's why we continually send out blessings. We hug people, we send our energy to people, we bless them with our presence. We allow them to feel our energy or to pull energy from us to help their lives. We do all these things to help others. The question is we do that, not really knowing when we cross paths with people during the day, or we give somebody a hug, or we do things in our lives. We're doing it subconsciously. We're not doing it consciously. We're just doing it just to share our energy, to bless others with our presence. That's what we're doing. Well, we're not going to say, oh, we need to heal this person. We need to grab hold of them. No. We're just sending them energy. I have people that I'll hug that they're not doing well. I'll just give them a hug and I'll send them Reiki. I'll send them healing, and I won't tell them that I'm sending them all this energy, and they'll use whatever energy I send them. And whatever else they don't use will venture back into the universe to be used later or on somebody else. That's what happens in the vibration. Everything about the connection to spirit is how we perceive it. And every time I deal with spirit or work with spirit, is how you personally perceive the vibration of spirit. You believe in spirit, you believe in that realm and the spirit side of life, then sure, you're going to believe that there are people there. There have been massive healers here on this earth plane that have lived here and died here. And they are now in the spirit world. There are angelic presence, there are protectors, there are guardians, there are protectors, all these people that there are through the spirit world, not at our beck and call, but are assigned to us when as they are needed. So you might go to a reading, you might go to talk to somebody, and that person you thought that should show up didn't show up. But who showed up was what was needed at that vibration. What was needed for your auric field to understand at that vibration within your life. Sure, we do things in our lives, but it's still always up to us. If you believe you're going to die, if you believe you're going to be sick, you're going to die, then no matter what somebody tells you, you're going, you're leaving, you don't care. So the question is what you believe, what you feel the vibration. I think what Lucerne was talking about, the question here, if you do not allow yourself to love yourself, to connect to that higher vibration, and you're always looking at the negative things within your auric field. And none of us are walking like Jesus, let me tell you. None of us are. None of us have got this whole beautiful vibration, and we don't. gone through things. We've been beat up. We've been dragged behind the car. We have done our little journey. So we are not as pure. I tell people here, as if I were Casadega, places that I go to, spiritualist camps, that sometimes they torture people. They bring them to places and they torture them. I said, let me tell you, if you're part of this organization and you have not been taken to the volcano, you have not been pushed into the volcano, then you are still a virgin. You are still down there in the white, waiting to go to the volcano. You have not been there yet. We have all been to the volcano. Most of us have been to the volcano. We have been to that vibration in our lives. We've learned from it. Some of us stop and we don't move forward, and we've nurtured it, played with it for a while. But eventually we move. But most of the time, we learn from the situation. We move to a higher sense of consciousness. We move to something else in our lives. We must allow ourselves to move and watch. If something happens here in Casadega and they've changed something, I'm not watching to what changed, because I know that has already changed. That energy has already taken place. I'm looking at what the next door, or what are they trying to open once I move. Once I start my forward motion from this event, what is my forward motion showing me as I make the next journey? What is that showing me? That's what you're looking for. When there was something happening out here, I turned on TV set the other day, and there was a large hawk. They were talking about this hawk. I said, okay, guys, you got me, hawk. Okay, I walk out my door, walk down my driveway, stay right on the phone line, right in front of my house, hawk. I drive down to the church. What's sitting on top of the church? A hawk. So there's signs that we see. And sometimes animals, things we see are just spiritual vibrations. We have to understand what that symbol means to us, what it means to us. You might look and say, hawk, symbol, meaning, and you go, oh, that's perfect for me. It's exactly what I was looking for. What is your guides doing in your vibration? What are they doing? What are they propelling in your auric field? That's what you're looking. And it doesn't matter how you see it, how you place it in motion. Just remember that the repetition is what connects you to your higher sense of consciousness, the repetition within your life. If you keep seeing something, there's a reason. There's a reason why you see it. Like I have friends of mine that you see 111, 222, 333, 444. That is repetition of angelic presence trying to speak to you. It's people trying to speak to you. When you see a repetition of numbers, unless you pull up in front of a store and there's the numbers, and you walk in and somebody says, you should buy that lottery ticket, I'd buy the ticket because you saw the numbers. The numbers are right in front of this place, and someone has offered you something as you entered the place. Then I would definitely be watchful of that situation. But listen to yourself. Listen to the highest connection of what Spirit's trying to show you. That's what we have to do. And just listen. Just listen. I've been doing this for so many years that I hear the music. I hear the vibration from the spirit world. I know when the vibration's off. I know when it's running. I know when it sounds right. And I've made myself a little empathic. And all of us are empathic. Some of us aren't as empathic as we don't pay attention to it enough, but a lot of us are very empathic. So we can walk into a situation and go, oh, that's not good. Ooh, that's not good at all. But then we have to listen to ourselves, because some of us just walk right in. And then we go, oh, Lois, it didn't work. You knew that it wasn't working before you entered the front door. Spirit can't stop you from making free will and choice. They can just put things in front of you and say, please don't. It's like Lucerne said, they're all standing behind you going, oh, please don't do that. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. That's what guides do. They try to stop you. They try to put things in your way, but they do. Because everything in our life is supposed to run. I know we're going through all kinds of stuff right now in the world, but we have to realize that Spirit is a plan. There's a plan. there's a plan. I've always known that there's a plan. There's a master plan to it all. There's plenty of room on the other side. So if we all go to the other side, we're still going to have room. They're going to have rooms with lights on. So we'll have a room. But the question is, I think that if a consciousness in the world is changing, consciousness is changing. We're tired of the craziness and allowing certain people to run the vibration in our lives. People tell us that the vaccine, all this stuff is a vibration in our lives. We need to, it's control, but I understand it is, I have a strong belief that it is our duty as individuals. Sure, I don't really need to take the vaccine if I didn't want to, but I took it because of my wife, because she's sick. She's ill with heart. I took it for her. I covered my mouth, not for me. I covered for others. Because someone that I come in contact with could have something going on with them. And I could give them something. I could place something in their vibration and they could die and go to the spirit world. Do I want to feel responsible for that? Because I was not responsible for myself. The things we do in our lives, we have to be responsible for others. We have to know that we have to be a good steward, a good shepherd. We have to be good for the flock, good for the people around us. Sure, we might have little things going on in our lives right now, but I look at it this way. I'm healthy. I've had my shots. I'm like a pedigree now. I'm good. But I got to remember that even though somebody says, oh my God, they changed your DNA and they put trackers in you. Well, God bless, the mothership will find me. Hey, God bless. That's my journey and I have to go back to the mothership. Hey, I'm ready now. I'm able to, I have my boarding pass. That's what I tell people. I have my boarding pass. I'm ready. So we have to realize that everything in our life is emotion. We're the part. We're not like in the 1920s when they had the last pandemic and all those millions of people died, the bubonic plague, all these other things that have happened. So, well, we're just into a space in the history that we just have another large illness through the earth plane. But people are praying all over the world. People pray all over the world. People pray. They send energy out into the spirit world. That energy is collected and put back in and around the earth plane. So the more energy sent out into the spirit world, the more energy circles around the earth plane. That's why positive energy with yourself. Love yourself. Change the vibration. Displace some luggage in your life. Do what you need to do to make yourself that light, that connection. Your light will shine into the spirit world. They will use that energy to help the earth planet. And when you get back to the spirit world, they'll go, oh my God, she's home. She helped us all. And you look at, who are these people? And they'll go, no, you helped us. You sent energy. You helped us. There are many people in this world that you will, through your lifetime, that you will help, you will encourage, you will bless, and you will never see them because of your energy, because of what was placed into the spirit world and fed back into the earth plane. So we are both those channels of vibrations of energy going out into the world. And I've always believed that. I've always believed that through my whole life, that I am a channel to the spirit world. I am here to for energy. Sure, I'd love to have millions of dollars and traveling the world and living the life of leisure. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome? But hey, it's where I am. It's where I think I probably chose to be at this lifetime. And I will do what I need to do in this lifetime until spirit comes knocking at the door with the chicken soup and go, hey, Lou, come on, get in the truck. Let's go. And they take me somewhere else so I can encourage others. But until that time happens, love where you're planted. Water your own garden. Water what you need to do in your life. Take care of yourself. Bless yourself. Love yourself. And know that Spirit has got your back. They've got your back. And as long as you know that they've got your back, they've got everything else you need. You just have to be able to accept it. And I hope that helped you guys today. This is going to be posted on YouTube. I hope that helped you. Remember, we're going to keep doing these. And I just keep telling people if there's subjects that you would like me or even Lucerne to speak on, just tell me, just email me, say, Louis, let's do that. And I have a number of subjects I can talk on over the years that I've done this, so I can talk on a lot of subjects. So the question is, there's something that you say, Lewis, I want to know about this. I want to know about this. Or you're having trouble in your mediumship work, you really don't want everybody in the world to know what's going on. If you have something that you would like me to touch on, that I can help you with your work, with your connection with either healing or mediumship or psychic development, email me, tell me, say, Lewis, what about this? What about this question? I can touch on it in one of the events. Or I can email you back and tell you exactly what you need to do for it. Because I want to help you. I want the more lights we have, then we have a spotlight. More lights we have, the more encouragement we have into the spirit world, the more blessings we rain down on the earth plane. So more people I have with the spotlight or a flashlight, we can make it happen. Now, I want to thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.